Thank you for joining us tonight at the Camp Farthest Out Masters Peace Theatre. Tonight you will be enjoying several performances by great thespians who are performing their art to the upteenth most degree. Please sit back, enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, my name is Kara and I want to share two things with you about my experience at CFO. Last year was the first time I was able to go to camp there, and I had heard great things about it from my friends, but to be honest, I was a little bit skeptical. On the outside, there didn't seem to be a lot of reason to go, at least for me. I'm the kind of person who's been involved with camp both as a camper and a leader for many years, and I didn't know if there was a reason why I should devote a week of my time to this particular camp as well as my resources. And I'm so glad that I did. This camp, first thing, is family. There's an incredible community there of people who have been doing life together for years and years and years. And unlike some groups that are so close-knit, we'll just say these people, they let you in. And it's not just that they're letting you into an exclusive club, they're giving you your place. They want to know who you are and what drives you and what you're good at and even what you're struggling with, because they want to be there to support you. And I found a lot of freedom and a lot of hope with these people. So for all of those that are watching, I want to say thank you for accepting me and loving me and getting to know me. And secondly, again, as someone who's been in ministry a lot and has been to a lot of conferences and church and camps and all of that, I love that this camp is not religious, if you know what I mean. There's an agenda and a schedule for every day, but every part of the day has a purpose behind it, and it's all driven by God. The presence of God at camp is incredible. And so whether you're looking to come to camp just to get away and maybe meet some nice people and make some new friends, or you're just hungry to see God do something for you in your heart, in your life, I just want to welcome you to camp, and I can't wait to meet you on July 30th.
Hello there, my name is Peter, and I am a CFOer. I've been going to CFO since I was a real small baby, so I've grown up going there. CFO is a great place where you can feel free and open and explore your spiritual gifts without feeling too much pressure to perform. You will get encouragement from friends and people who maybe have been in the same place you've been, but it's just a loving place where God is present and He can help you spiritually. So for me, CFO has a kind of a neat place for in my life, because when I was about 12 years old, I was in kind of a place where I didn't really feel like going to church anymore. I was kind of done with all this religion and just doing the same old stuff, and it just wasn't fun. I just wasn't getting it. It's like I didn't feel God there. And then I went to CFO that summer, and God just showed up, and spiritually He was there, and you could feel Him there, and that group of friends, we became very close-knit, and for years after that, we would continue to go back and grow together and grow in Christ and just become stronger Christians and get to know God better, and it's just great. And CFO has also helped me develop in capacities of leadership and not in a big like pressure kind of way, but in a way that is open, and you're learning, everybody else is learning as well, and you feel like you have a part in the camp. So it's been great for me. But yeah, CFO, it's a great place, and I encourage you to go check it out. Have a good one.
Hey guys, so my name is Curtis Roberts, and I'm one of the leaders at British Columbia Mainland CFO camp, which is an annual summer camp that we do every year around the beginning of August. And I just wanted to share a brief story, a testimony with you guys of something that God did for me a number of years ago, actually, at this camp. I've been going to these camps really on and off for my whole life, but consistently in the last 9 years. So back in 2008, I was a very broken individual, and I was a drug addict. In high school, I was in and out of very broken relationships, and in a lot of pain, and didn't know how to process that pain. And so drugs and alcohol were the easy fix, temporary fix that just ended up making things worse. And went further down that road into the party scene and into harder drugs, and eventually came to the place where I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't care about my life, and I end up going to this summer camp called CFO, Camp Farthest Out, in British Columbia. And the first evening I was there, I ended up having a conversation. I didn't want to go to the camp, but I went anyway. My parents asked me to go, and the first evening I was there, I had a conversation with some of the other young people that were there, and they were telling me about spiritual warfare, because I'd shared with them that I was very depressed and having a really hard time in life. And they're sharing with me about spiritual warfare and how God had a real plan for my life, and there was hope for me, and there was freedom for me. And we ended up all praying together that evening, and the most dramatic moment of my whole life, most significant moment of my whole life took place in those next moments, when fear and shame and heaviness and depression literally lifted off of me and lifted off of everyone that was in that room as we held hands praying. And it was as if Jesus himself walked in to that room. And in that moment, I felt this liquid peace fill me, as if peace was a liquid and I'm a cup, filled me. And I felt a hand come and touch the back of my head, and eventually I turned around to see who was there, and there was no one there, and I knew this was Jesus, and I was having an encounter with God. And I woke up the next day, and I was the literal expression of a new creation. Old things had passed away, and all things had become new. And I had no addiction to drugs. I had no desire to do drugs. I tried to quit numerous times, tried to quit smoking, alcohol, all of it, and never could do it, but it was just gone because he came and touched me. And really ever since then, I've been thrust into this incredible relationship with this extravagantly good Father, and getting to know him and getting to know how to hear his voice. And so God does amazing, amazing things at this camp. I'm a firm believer in getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of your normal flow of life, and going off into creation, into the forest, into the woods, with a community and a family of people where you can really pursue God together, and pursue family, pursue community, all together as one. So bless you guys.
Now, wasn't that simply lovely? Thank you for joining us once again. That concludes our show for this evening. Enjoy your mug up. Thank you, and good night. I open up to you. This love